That's right, boys. It's time to feel like Anthony Mackie. And damn it. God damn it. This game is stupid. God damn it. If you don't know what we're talking about Twisted Metal. The game. You know, the garbage-ass game that they based that new TV show off of on Peacock for like the 3 people who own Peacock. Now, I kind of wanted to see him. Anthony Mackie's my boy, so I looked it up, and I gave like my first impressions, but I'm going to give you a quick impression. The show slaps. It's fucking amazing. It gets your titties hard. It's everything you want, except for it doesn't have any tits in it. That would have been nice. Ah, boobs. Anyway, so I was like, you know what? I got to download this game. I got to have it in my life. Only to find out this game kind of sucks. Like a lot. Now, I get it. I'm not obtuse. I'm not, like, dumb. You know, I know that pause was long there, and you were sitting there like, oh shit, did I pause the video? No, I'm not like that dumb. I know this is a PlayStation 1 game. Now, I going into it, I knew that it wasn't going to be like top of the line quality shit. But damn, when you don't have nostalgia boners for this type of shit, they're not fun, man. They're really not. You play some of these old games sometimes, like this shit, where I feel like I'm skating around on ice the whole time, but instead of skates, I'm using sponges dipped in anal lube put onto my feet. Now, I know what you're wondering. What's the difference between anal lube and vaginal lube? I don't know, man. I'm not the lube expert. I'm the video game guy. And either way, I'm sliding around like a motherfucker. You see, I can't even get into this healing station. It was hard to do anything in this game. And like I said, I don't have any nostalgia pulling me back to this game year after year where I'm playing it. I'm not that guy, but I was going to give it a fair shake. A fair run of the money, you know? I was like running up, shooting because I like the aesthetic. It's cool. I was like, does this game have a story mode? It's like, no, just jump in this first player. And I'm like, alright, so far I'm liking the show a little bit more than the game, which is kind of weird for me. It's a weird position to be in, especially after The Last of Us show where it's absolutely a dog water show, but the game's really fun. So like the show with the moments that are like the game, I'm vibing with. This one, I'm like, bro, I just want to rewatch the show now. Cause you can't control the car. It's a game where you drive around and shoot cars, and you can't control the goddamn car. And now I know some loser from like, who's like big into this game back in like 1901 is like, wow man, this is my shit. I remember I used to use the controllers that didn't have joysticks. Like, they used to have a controller without joysticks. Like the N64 is out there, right? It had one joystick, which is an insult to God. And then you have the goddamn PlayStation 1, which had no joysticks. Why would you play a game without any joysticks? But here I am, playing goddamn metal, fucking Twisted Metal. I already am forgetting the game. Oh, I was so mad. I was like so amped. The last episode of the game, or the show, was like, I wasn't loading fast enough. I was download the game. And I don't even know what the is going on, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I know I have to kill a warthog, and so I'm driving around, sliding around like some buffoon, like I'm gonna fall through the goddamn map. There's people just like falling on top of me. Like, the chaos is in this game to have fun, but it never quite gets there. It never quite makes it to the point that it's an absolute banger, which is sad to say because like David Jaffe, bro, hit it out of the park with the God of War games. I'm here to say, he smackarooed the first 3 God of War games. He will get my respect there. But to think that he went from this to that is a jump that I can almost not even believe. And, I mean, I came into this game off of the show with the hype train in mind, gave it like 2-3 matches. I think I gave it 3 matches. I gave 3 solid matches. We're learning the mechanics, and I'm like, oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it so much. Why does it suck so bad? I've already deleted this game. I don't like it that much. It was one of those experiences that when I was playing the game, I was so irritated that my thought process was like, is there a place in this game where I can just drive the car into a garage and just leave the exhaust running? because that would be more enjoyable than this gameplay. I mean, because the core gameplay is what you see. It's driving around and shooting things. There's not much more to the first Twisted Metal, which is, like I said, a huge letdown, especially when you get to the second game. The second game, I feel like, really irons out a lot of the really jankiness of Twisted Metal 1. I feel like the edginess was there in Twisted Metal 1. It was a good, like, step in the door. It didn't, like, bust the door open, but it stepped in there. And the Twisted Metal 2, I really think has done a lot more. And these are the only ones I can play. Thank you, PlayStation, for not working, for drip feeding me goddamn old games. It's like, oh, I want to play one of your old games. Will you sell it to me? Yeah, in like 15 years, motherfucker. Or you gotta go buy the original console. But I don't want to clutter my house. 15 years, motherfucker. And so, I look at this shit, right? And I'm like, okay, Twisted Metal 2, I vibe with. I can learn those mechanics. I mean, I'm not good at Twisted Metal 2. It's like, not quite lube. It's more just like, you're skating around on flat bottom shoes, you know? It's not like you shooting across like you're the guy from National Lampoon's Vacation. You're not Griswold flying around like a goddamn nut job on the ice, but I mean, you still skating around like some sort of lunatic. But I mean, when that's kind of the standard, I'd already learned a little bit from playing the first game. I spent like 30 minutes on the first game, so I was like, alright, the second game, with it being a little more flushed out, I was down with it. I was down with that sickness. And I mean, if you, unless you're blind, unless you're over here like Ray Charles with glasses on trying to play the piano, you can definitely tell that the second game is leagues, worlds, goddamn solar systems ahead of the first game. So I see no reason, if you're like me and you jumped into these games never playing them before, maybe watched the show and you're like, I need to experience this game. If it bred a show this fun and this chaotic, I want to play the game. Do not play Twisted Metal 1. That is the only thing I can tell you. And I know people are going to get mad at me about this. I know people are going to be like, well, but King Jiffy Coates, you're wrong. It's a goddamn masterpiece. No, you're wrong. You're sitting there with your nostalgia-covered glasses, jerking off to your old PlayStation 1, trying to remember the good days, when the shit's moved on. We've gone to a new era, and you gotta realize that people jumping back, they're not gonna have that same rose-tinted bullshit you got. So, Twisted Metal 2 really, really ups the ante to where it's fucking playable. It's not great, it's not like worlds apart better, but I mean, it's playable. It's decently fun. You got a car with guns, and the whole time I was playing it, there was parts of me that was thinking, God, PlayStation needs to remake this shit. Remake it, make it where it's got like cool, like, I don't know, make it almost feel like a robot game, you know? I don't know, I feel like this game has the potential, this franchise has the potential to be something cool. I don't know how they could revitalize it. All I know is trying to drive around on fucking ice is not it, Chief. It really isn't it. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, you idiots. I love you. Until next time, have a good one.